Here you can see the second generation spaceship gun turret. The whole idea behind this design was to make a turret that retains at least 2 axes of movement throughout its entire hemispherical tracking range. This animation shows an exploded view of the assembly, the rotation and name of each component. Solving the issue with gimbal lock was not easy, and since nobody else had figured out how, I made my own design from scratch. I did this by using the mechanical principle in universal joints and then translated that to moving cannon parts and came up with a 3-axis turret. It has an easily readable shape where form follows function, and it consists of 3 moving parts: a barbette with 2 towers sticking out of the perimeter, a turret that attached to the barbette towers, and twin gun assemblies that attaches to either side of the turret. Each contact point between these parts is a rotating joint set at 90 degrees relative to each other. They are very large and beefy to accommodate ammunition transport through their center. This is also for visual effect. Oversized rotation points relative to the parts they are attached to give off an appearance of power and agility, whereas if you have a large volume like a turret attached to a spindly pivot, it looks like a possible failure point, and you don't want a cannon to look delicate. Here you can see an animation of the turret in action. Traverse and rotation are like on any other weapon system, but as the cannon tracks towards the zenith, the third pivot point becomes active, enabling the turret to have a full range of movement even when pointing straight up. There is a lot more to be said about the design principle of these turrets, but I will save that for a later date and move on to the next generation.